Good morning, everybody. What's up? All right. What is going on today? Looks like it will be Lewis versus the Sky Bear. Woot. And why is AoE2CM always so laggy? Amazonia again? Why is it always Amazonia? They did bring it on home yesterday, though. I watched the Senegal-Belgium match, though, and that was painful, man. Like I was watching the Spurs and the Knicks again. After quitting the stream, geez, that makes it sound like I didn't put in a full day of work. No, I did not. I didn't? What? I streamed for 7 hours yesterday. All right, as we hear the majestic pan flute, we will have Lewis in the blue as the Incas to the east here of Lençóis Maranhenses, and to the southwest in the red. As the Portuguese, it will be Soracuma. Of Sivwin? I saw a little bit of, what was it, Persians Vietnamese on the new map? But I didn't see the end of it. Wow, how is that a Sivwin or what? Well, let's see what's gonna be happening today. Both of these guys did lose their first set. Dock is down nice and quick here. An Imp Skirm? Well, that's fine because Fire Lancers aren't a thing for Vietnamese. Because that would be silly. I refuse to accept that they exist. But yeah, for that, like, you need Savar hand cannon. Or even better, War Elephant hand cannon. The loss, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, well, having 102 HP on an infantry unit. Like, remember when Elite Teutonic Knights were, like, the kings of infantry HP with 100? Hola. Oh, Sora is going to be going aggressive here. Yeah, you're never getting to that on a regular map. Oh, here come the militia. They're going to be able to kill the Chompy. Scout HP is a little bit low, but the militia are here. Are the walls in time? Yes, they are for Lewis. Of course, now he knows what's up. He's got his 2 docks here. Unit win for the Bola. I mean, Mapuche aren't going to be very good against monks. Like a really fast monk rush. Yeah, no idea why Inca's on this map, by the way. Alright, Lewis is here. One build will certainly go down. If they can punch the scout, but they cannot. Nice micro there from Sorakuma. Men-at-Arms are going to get another kill here, I think. Oh, the TC got the kill. No, some random villager did. Lol. Oh, good micro on both sides, but that's going to be a second dead villager. Build numbers are even, and of course on the outside here, we will have ships of the Hulk variety. Portuguese do win a one-on-one thanks to their extra HP. You are correctus, Robsy. But it is now going to be 3 docks to 2. Lewis, of course, skipping the men-at-arm play entirely, so he is going to have a significant naval presence advantage. And Sora has around half of Vilbor idle time. So, as nice as those 2 early men-at-arm kills were, and he does have a resources collected lead in part because of it. Oh, well, let's see if they can get more kills here. Before time? What do you mean? Actually streaming the second day? Like, I don't want to feel left out, man. I'll keep casting until I feel like I don't feel like casting anymore. Then T West. Alright, 5 to 6 Hulks. 3 eco unit kills. We got another settlement coming in here for Lewis. I hear it's a hub of economic activity. Do you think it'll help him expand control of the region? Actually, infantry armor coming in here for Sorakuma. Kind of an odd one. The skirmishers don't even have fletching, unless he thinks he can get many more fights against villagers. Market coming in. Lewis, a lot of gold banked up. So he has to be super careful. In football, I feel like America back in the pedestal. Still a little salty about the red card on our best player, but no, I was proud of the boys yesterday. I don't necessarily think we're favored against Belgium, but I do think we have a solid shot. Because I also watched the Belgium game. I had enough elo to coach. I have recovered. Besides, I was casting all day yesterday. Well, not all day, but, you know, 7 hours yesterday. Villagers forced to flee. That wall was never finished. And Lewis is still not clicking up, so it feels like, strategically, Sora has been outplaying Lewis so far. With his aggression. I love aggression. Like, I felt so bad for them. I mean, Belgium absolutely deserved the win. I mean, you play the full time, but that is a rough one. AD is even on the water, but the Fisky Mothers, they are starting to go down. Son of Aggress. Indeed, indeed. So, the Vil counts are still even, but of course it's all about that efficiency and the fact that Sorakuma has been able to continue to apply pressure, force that inefficiency from his opponent's economy, and these men-at-arms have done work. Apparently unlike me, Kappa. Get knocked out today? What are the matches today? I didn't pay attention. Alright. Big Hulk off. Portugal, Croatia. Ooh, that could be good. Switzerland, Algeria. How do we get Netherlands, Morocco, and then Switzerland, Algeria? And Spain, Austria. Oh, the Habsburg match. Guys, whose chins will reign supreme? But yes, my dad already commented about us having a bunch of bomber jets fly over the game with the freaking Bosnian team, and it's like, oh god. I mean, to be fair, I guess we were fighting vaguely on the side of Bosnia, but like, could we not have done something a little more tactful? I actually lived right next, right next to the Bosnian embassy. And let me tell you, they were having, like, some events there, and I was smelling the Bosnian food. Oh, so good. Where Bosnia was on a map? Well, you know, Americans are bad at geography. Losing water. Well, remember, Sora invested far less into water. Where Sora's been gaining his advantage is the fact that on the land, he's been causing so many villagers to be idle from Lewis. So Sora is definitely in an advantageous position, but the water's keeping Lewis in the game. For Inca late game, Incas are going to have a pretty bad time against Portuguese in the late game if it gets to that. Gunpowder for Portuguese is going to be very powerful and all that, but mid game is, both civs are so strong and flexible. I don't think we can say one civ has a big advantage over the other. A night switch? Well, remember that the food income is pretty rough right now for Sorakuma, so a night switch would be much more difficult to pull off, and he could actually get crossbowmen with decent upgrades in this situation. Oh no, what are you doing, Lewis? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti Mr. Yo. Wait, how does 11 people in this event? Wait, the event has 11 people? Uh-oh. A tower getting rushed up. For Michigan, well, to be fair, Michigan's one of the most easily identifiable states. It's literally a peninsula. Well, two peninsulas, actually. Oh my goodness. But honestly, I feel like most Europeans are only good at European geography. I have never been, like, amazed, especially when it comes to a place like Asia or Africa, about, oh, the average person in Europe knows all about those places. Latvia's recognizable? I mean, yeah, it's kind of got, like, that shoe shape. Latvia shaped like a clog. In the game as the Georgians, indeed. With their Peach unique unit. And all of their units just say, "Go dogs!" We're about? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, America's really big, right? Oh boy, man, Lewis is getting completely hamstrung by this aggression from the Sorakuma. Redemption coming in. I mean, this pressure has really paid off. Third TC coming in. There are 8 fishing ships here for blue, but that simply doesn't matter when he's down literally half the vills of his opponent. Canada? Well, yeah. I mean, if anything, it's the fact that, you know, I try and ask if someone says they're from China or India, that always have the follow-up, okay, where from? And then, you know, they tell me, and then I at least try to know, you know, about all the different regions. Well, there are 5 games? No, there are 6 games. Oh, that was close. Oh, but... Oh, I think Lewis didn't realize that Sanctity had just come in. It's the classic, you click on the monk to check to see if they have Sanctity, and then Sanctity comes in the time after. Where is Ireland? Well, I mean, to be fair, Ireland is basically a city-state of Dublin. That's peak rage baiting from for people from Cork or Galway or whatever. Oh, another conversion, guys. This is so over. And Sorakuma taking game number 1 here. Looking strong. Honestly, really good aggression. Lewis just completely caught off guard. The losing player around it. I mean, that would be amusing. Now, that was the first pick versus the last pick, but again, when it comes to a play all 3, it's like, I mean, there are 3 civs to play. Anyway, hope you're all having a lovely day today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the other games. Never. Cat, this is important. Never get into a staring contest with a corgi. You will lose. It's a bad matchup in post-imp, but the civs could be reversed and the game would look almost exactly the same. Nobody lives in Dublin either? Then where does everybody live? Alright. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back. Ugh. I know Freerun needs to get off hiatus. Love my little Freerun plushie. Alright, Sir Tao will be the next map, guys. Wolf eats goats. Speaking of animals related to goats, has anyone seen the movie The Sheep Detectives? It is an absolutely adorable movie. Loved it. I hate this map. Well, this map hates you. Yeah, I hadn't like actually seen a new movie in a while. I saw The Sheep Detectives a couple days ago, and I saw Enola Holmes 3 yesterday. So I for my standards, I've seen a lot of movies recently. Watching Enola Holmes 3 because they're cute movies. I watched it both with my mom. Yeah, it just came out. It's a good movie to watch with your mom. It's just like, it's a cute murder mystery. Like, nothing, it's not an Oscar winner, but not every movie needs to be. Anyway, yes, this is the most arabesque map of all of the maps in this pool, but there are some key differences. Stone, gold in these pits with cracked terrain. Really tough to defend, so you have very little starting gold and stone in your base. It's also even more open than Arabia. Turn off your brain? I mean, yeah, it's just kind of crusty. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, just enjoy it for what it is. So I've seen a fair amount. Oh, yeah, that's going to be quite a lot. I'm more of a TV kind of guy, personally. Anyway, Romans versus Khmer. So, Romans, like I keep saying, this is a... I enjoyed... Wait, you saw that in theaters? I absolutely saw that at home. I got myself some whiskey and some jackfruit ice cream and just enjoyed watching the movie with my mom last night. On our nice sectional. Yeah, gold. Gold is going to be tough to secure on this map. It is just much easier to attack than to defend. And in that sense, Romans are going to be one of the best civs at just never having to be on the back foot. Not worth 50 bucks, oh geez. And it will be a scout opening. Quick uptime here from Lewis. Really going to be focusing on getting the scout numbers out, well, fast. It's still going to be tough. He's not to the forage bushes whatsoever, of course, utilizing that Khmer bonus. A nice, cool lady. Well, yeah, she's so unlike me in that regard. Alright, dodging the arrows there is Sorakuma. Lewis needs the win here. I don't know if you're out at 0-2, but you're probably close to it. Man-at-Arms coming in. Remember, you can jump in the house. You can be all like, an abandoned house? No, a Roman ambush. No, it just doesn't sound as good, guys. Alright, scale mail armor coming in, but this is why... I mean, think back to the old days when the the common logic was don't open scouts against the American civs, or the Meso civs at the time, Aztecs, Mayans, because their early rush or men-at-arms rush is going to be difficult to deal with just scouts. Same logic applies here. Oh, I think Lewis might have not recognized that the armor upgrade was in. Oh, no. More men-at-arms are coming. This isn't anything fancy. It's just good, solid, aggressive play from the Sky Bear. Oh, dear. Oh, that's the S word. That is very S word. Yeah, Lewis is just doing his best average AoE player impression at dealing with men-at-arms. Alright, scouts are going to try and launch a counterattack. But there aren't that many of them. There are only 3. Now, 3 are plenty to start sniping villagers. But there's already a men-at-arm here at home. And this is going to be really tricky to deal with. And there are simply still no archery ranges. Now, would I feel a bit more comfortable if, like, this woodline was walled in for Sora? Yes, I would, but... Oh, you can't have everything you want in life. Bill's going to be forced to garrison in that house again. The scouts are going to need to come on home. Of course, being English, Lewis knows all about bringing it on home! Talking about, so long as I don't talk about it, I can't control what chat says. Alright, scouts are back. Men-at-arms are going to scooch back, make sure that the villagers can't commit to the fight. A TUS stream? But TUS is literally streaming. I have no mod powers. My mod powers are heavily, heavily checked by my apathy. If the streamer encourages it, I will be very sad, because I need to keep this income until I can get a more permanent job. It's a range from Lewis, but no, it is a second barracks here. Jumping, it's the same radius as any other building. So it actually would be less consistent if they singled out Khmer houses. Anyway, nice snipe there from Lewis. And you can see the party is moving forward. Now, this has to be skirmishers. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, tower up over here. If Lewis can sneak this through, that'll be huge. Because remember, it's just the gold is so tough to come by on this map. And he doesn't even see the archery range. There's a blacksmith coming in as well. So if Lewis can get this going, that will be huge. Also, all the men-at-arms seem to be attacking. Forging upgrade coming in as well. Of course, no arson around for the Romans. The garrison range? Yes. Anyway, the stable's going to go down, but the archery range is going to be the kicker. One more scoot came out. Sees the archery range at this point. Has only one villager on stone, so obviously no additional towers just yet. And in comes the scout brigade. Oh, boy. Lewis gonna look for some revenge. He's already up 2 villagers due to idle time. Gonna get 1 vill right there, and Lewis has more villagers killed this game than does Sorakuma. So many on gold right there for Lewis. He's getting his archer numbers slowly but steadily higher. And he is buying time exactly as he needs to. It's all about the sneak right there. Quick wall is insufficient. Oh my goodness, Lewis is striking right back, guys. Okay, 2 villagers will be saved, but Sora has a big res lead, but again, what does it amount to? Our blue player is holed up like crazy, but he's doing what he needs to. 14 men-at-arms are on the field. We're almost ready for tower number 2. And there's still so many different angles you need to protect, but oh, gotta be careful there. Okay, is that out? I assume that's out of range. Yeah, I mean, he knows his opponent has to be getting gold somewhere, right? But honestly, that's just that's some heads-up play that you need that you might not necessarily have in a game that is this chaotic. More repairs coming in, but this is a tough defense, but it's something that can be managed here by Lewis. Market coming in. It's not like either player is getting Castle Age anytime soon. Very careful. You need to be of the overchop. Other archery range is coming in. Guys, how many men-at-arms until you can right-click a TC? We're at 19. Oh, yeah. Lewis is doing a great job with the macro, for sure. I mean, it's just so many different fires he needs to put out all at once. Obviously, those scouts can't challenge the men-at-arms. Yeah, look at that. Scouting is coming in. The archers are all over here. It's really, really tough. Remember, the men-at-arms have the same movement speed as archers, so you have to micro on a bunch of different locations at once. Oh, and look at this. Again, it's so many different fires you need to put out at once, and here we go. Only 5 of those villagers can garrison inside the watchtower. Archers are trying to come over here. Oh, quick walls are fantastic for Lewis, though. I mean, his entire eco's freaking idle right now, though. He's trying, man. His repairs are good. His micro's good. But it's just, again, it's so difficult to do this. 16 men-at-arms still. And guys, Sora's just going to click up the Castle Age in a second. That is an archery range. Boring. No, in all honesty, he does need to get an archery range. All his opponent has at this point are some archers. The scouts have died. Second building could have been a market. No, look, absolutely you go long swordsman here. You would be what a Vietnamese villager would know as a young fool if you did not go for long swordsman. Anyway, more vills were starting to fall. The eco difference is simply too staggering. And guys, Lewis is simply not prepared for Sora's aggression here. 2 games in a row that Lewis was thinking the game would end up looking very passive, and Sora is saying, I am going to reach out and slap you in the face. Clutching coming in as well. I mean, just look at this. Oh, man. But like, this is why, on a map like this, I've been liking the Romans play. Japanese as well, it's the same idea. If you keep the game aggressive and you're never really the one defending, it doesn't really matter that your civ isn't very good at, or the map is almost impossible to defend. Anyway, gonna go for some counterattacks. This is good from Lewis. That said, it doesn't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things, simply because everywhere else is just a complete disaster for him. Sora also only 42 seconds idle time, so complimenting Lewis's macro earlier, I mean, we have to give Sora some flowers as well, because this has been a very high-level series from him so far. I was impressed by his performance versus Yo. Oh, taking the opposing papaya or pineapple bushes. Rude. Rude dude. But yeah. No, the skirmishers there, absolutely the perfect stopgap you need to get yourself to the Castle Age. Even with not recognizing the gold mining for a while, he did find it when he needed to. That's all that matters. Still a good micro here from Lewis. How many skirms? 3 skirms. It's enough, probably. Another tower having to be bought. Lewis the favorite? Yes? But I feel like Sora is super good. Horse color just now coming in. That's certainly going to be a good upgrade. 7 seconds to Castle Age. That Lewis honestly might call it there. There you go. Long swordsman and squires both on the way, and indeed, Lewis does call it. Holy cow! 16% difference in eco-efficiency. Guys, we're getting to North Korea in the 90s level eco-efficiency at 54. Really great play. And I hope Lewis is... Lewis has plenty of fans. I hope that Sora is gaining some fans, because I've been casting his game since OBNC, when Sora was literally like a 1900 player on Voobly. And I thought, okay, he's got some really good play. It may have been a little bit. It may have been like 2K, 2K1, but like, you know, relatively minor player, but Sora had some really great gameplay then, and it's great to see find success. Khmer losing to the Romans. I mean, last 2 picks versus first 2 picks, but again, it's a play all 3. There's only 3 civs that you can pick anyway. Knights? Yeah. For sure. So what is the final map? Amazonia. Why does it feel like there's so much Amazonia? I haven't even seen yet Fernando de Noronha. I haven't seen Serra da Carajá. I haven't seen Valle de Selva. I haven't seen Costa Rica. Amazonia? I feel like the games are either very good, or somebody just gets an insurmountable lead early and it takes forever to end. It's Costa Rica? Oh, my bad. Casted longer? Again, I'm sorry I only streamed for 7 hours yesterday. Mem's your show? Ah, yeah, because he's just not streaming a gajillion hours a day. About low support. I hope I have never come across as, oh, help me, please, give me money, financially support me. That is something I'd like to think I have never done. Nobody is entitled to financial compensation. Yeah, I mean, I certainly interact with chat a lot, but that's just called being a streamer. Anyway, the Sky Bear up 2-0, so he's won this set no matter what. But I'm sure getting a third win would help seal some tiebreakers. He'll be the Red Byzantines. And to the southeast in the blue, as the Britons, it will be Lewis getting his IRL Civ boost. Pretty OP, honestly. Remember that lots of capybaras coming in. Britons are a very strong civ on this map. They have a good navy. The games can end up very passive, which also helps out Britons. So yeah, here and on Valle de Selva, Britons are actually legit civ. It's not a meme pick because there are so many capybaras. I am a history sort. Now I'll civ boost. Unfortunately, I don't think Americans or Canadians really get a civ. Just make genitours? It's true. We get AoE 3 civs. Harvest wood from ships, yeah. Because there's nothing that's more useful than some floating driftwood. A large rat? It is! The king of the rodents is the capybara. Why are capybaras so chill? I don't know. Have you seen the capybaras in the hot springs? Those are some of the chillest animals alive. This is in Japan. Have you seen a more chill capybara? Or just a more chill animal in general? Look, this one has... No, I don't want that. This one literally has an orange on its head. They're so cute. Eat a capybara. Oh, jeez. I think even a pelican might have more than it could swallow there.
Grayton?
An orange on its head.
Yay.
Yeah, what a diva. All right, Lewis is up to feudal age. Hulks are being produced. 2 docks here as well for red. A little bit of a scuffle, but 6 fishing ships to 3. Obviously more aggressive build for Lewis this time. Yes, Britons are a very good civ here, for sure. And Byzantines are always great. I mean, it's like, do I really need to say that Byzantines are a perfectly good civ for this map? Oh, nicely done there, finding the villager walking away. Anyway, here come the Hulks. Oh, the hookers, man. The hookers came in strong. Need to ungarrison some of the fishing ships, lest one go down. Well, one did go down. I mean, you still have 2 more fishing ships overall. Have to be so careful. Hulks deal so much damage. Nope, you have to contend with the minimum range of the dock. 3rd dock is incoming here for Sorkumen. He's making fires. What? Huh? Is that retreat maps? Exactly. Well, he's getting the oysters right now. In fact, but it means you can delay farming for a very long time, which is very helpful. Another ship goes down, and right now, Lewis is looking quite strong. Yes, I know Byzantine fire ships are better, but fire ships are fundamentally not very good against Hulks. That said, I mean, to be fair, if Lewis isn't paying attention, then the fire ships are going to do infinite damage. 4 shots of villager? Yeah, Hulk is going to deal, what, 9 damage a hit? 4 times 3, so you get the melee armor times 3. On water suits, but so does a Byzantine on water. It's funny that both Britain, the Britain and Japan never really had fantastic navies during the AoE 2 time frame. All right, one more villager at the moment for Lewis. Japan didn't have a big navy. I mean, eventually they did. Doing surprisingly well. In 1940, yes! The famous AoE 2 time frame, 1940. And yes, the Japanese had lots of ships, but they didn't have an organized military prowess on the water. I mean, to be fair, the command of nature storms is way more efficient than using frickin' ships, man. Okay, guys, apparently I'm just dead wrong and Byzantine fires are so good that they don't even give a floof, man, about the hulks. A good navy in the time frame? Tons of them did. Byzantines absolutely had a great navy during the AoE 2 time frame. Vikings? Yep, Spanish, Portuguese, Italians. 1v1. Like, I've seen plenty of Byzantines, post-naval rework, but... Venetians are Italians. Yeah, literally all of the Southeast Asian civs had great navies. But, I mean, look at those fire ships! Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, I see ya. Castle Age is on the way here for Lewis. Sora is going to be slower, but not by that much. Well, there isn't that much room for the galleys to micro around, so yes, there is a good amount more viability there. Yeah. Leap of faith? Well, Byzantines do have faith. Are we supposed to counter that? Yep. And guys, if you saw the series yesterday, Sora played well against Yo. He just ran into the buzzsaw that is Yo in late game. And this is Sora's very first LAN. Even if he gets eliminated in the group stage and doesn't even make the playoffs, I think we really have to give Sora credit for how well he's doing at his first LAN event. Because the Lord Doubt knows I wouldn't be playing anywhere near my peak if I was in a new environment like that I wasn't used to. I mean, look at this, guys. He is not messing around. In like a month. Summaries of the meta, skirms and cav archers.
I haven't watched Age in like a month. Summaries the meta for me.
Lewis's? Yes, it is. I didn't see Lewis's set yesterday, so I can't really I can't really judge whether or not he's been performing well or not. I mean, I think that he is just getting smacked in the face by Sora, though. Lewis is really good in more passive, I hate to say meta-oriented games, it's so trite. But it is true, right? Lewis is going to do well when it's sort of straightforward decision-making, micro-macro focus, all that stuff. And Lewis is going to be, a super competitive player at, you know, even the highest levels there. But right now, Sora is kind of smacking him around. Initiator Castlage? Yeah, definitely. With many bushes? Franks aren't good because Franks aren't very good in general. They don't get Bracer or Ring Archer armor. The only civ to get neither now. Oh, Sora's absolutely a beast. Second TC coming in for Sora. Now, he did spend 10 stone somewhere. And a couple outposts, and actually some stuff over here as well. We'll have to buy the stone if he wants another TC, because right now, Lewis is booming. He's a booming. He's also still being active with his Hulks. Like, especially in the last game, I don't think Lewis played poorly. I just think that Sora played, like, super well. Lewis was trying to find his ways back into the game, and he had a good start to this one. But, again, he just did not respect the fire ships versus the Hulks, which, again, is fair, considering that I also thought that the Hulks would be performing a lot better. Anyway, starting to make some archers here, getting a monastery as well. But this side is completely locked off. You can try and sneak through the middle. I would consider that extremely risky. But yeah, now you don't have any naval presence. Nice job sniping the scout cavalry, though. Like, well, remember, they attack faster. Fire ships will only deal 1 damage to Hulks anyway, but I guess they just deliver that 1 damage quickly enough. And no, fire galleys have 4 pierce armor, so they only take 1 damage a hit to the archers. It's good. Well, I've always been right. I've never been wrong about anything in Age of Empires. Anyway, some more scout cavalry coming in. Yeah, 5 damage per second. 0.2 reload time. And, yeah, 1 damage per second. Patrolling with the ships over there is Sorakuma. Villager numbers are even. The eco upgrades are very slightly better for Sora. I love the farming infrastructure at the back here. This is very intentional, making sure that your farms are in the safest location possible. The outposts here to make sure that you're not getting docked. We did see that in the last set. Or one of the last sets. So Sora clearly paying attention. A StarCraft player? That's true. This has felt like a very instructive game, though. Wait, hold on. How are people supposed to get into the university? If they have to go off into the empty void just to go into the door? Maybe that's part of the entry exams. You know, the Britons, Oxford, one of the oldest colleges in the world. Back door? Nope. Back door. They leap through the windows? Ah, that checks out. Alright, crossbowmen are in, and remember, the fire galleys only have the 4 pierce armor, so crossbowmen will be dealing more damage per hit there. Lewis still trying to be active with his Hulk, so that is still very good. We study the void? Ah, okay. Ballistics is coming in, and of course, Britons can still mass up archers pretty quickly, even after the nerf. Lots of outposts over here. That is kind of Lewis's trademark, almost. Oh, okay, so basically they have to play Mirror's Edge to get in. That's a really good game, by the way. I played that a couple months ago. But yeah, Sora's going to click up. He's still on 76 villagers, so he still has that slight lead there. Res collected are even enough. Slight lead to Lewis, but Sora's taken better fights. Outer Wilds, I have not. As I've been obliged to spend less time casting AoE, I've been trying to play more single-player games. Dark Souls is on the list, for sure. Oh, he is going to try and sneak through. Okay, the scout's going to see it, but I don't think the ships are going to be able to deny it. Now, this is fully walled, but is there a villager as part of this? There is not. I definitely feel a little bit better for Lewis if there was a villager component to this.
Ready.
Well, those fishing ships weren't really doing anything anyway. Medium warships coming in. Erm upgrades coming in. And of course, this is where Byzantines are going to feel very comfortable. The archer is just going to micro back, guys. Castle Age upgrade isn't in yet. That's going to be a conversion. Unless you're super unlucky, which Lewis is, poor guy. You do need the Elite Skirmisher upgrade. It's a pretty good upgrade. It's easier, slower? Ah, okay.
Mandatum.
Mandatum?
Britons can lose in late game? Any civ can lose to Byzantines in late game. Conversion not going to come in, but the crossbow control is very good. Imp is getting closer and closer. Elite Skirmisher is almost in. And it's not like Lewis is too much further behind to Imperial Age. And he's taking better fights. I mean, look at this. All these fire ships are just getting sniped by archers. This is so weird, but this is the world we live in right now. Need to bring the skirms forward, but like all these fire ships are going down before heavy warships is even in. You needed, I think, to use the university, get careening at the very least. And that has given Lewis the opportunity to start building back up here on the water. Skirms are kind of wandering over to this side of the map finally. Remember, though, you don't get Carax as the Britons, so you don't have the Imperial Age counter to fire ships, and that's definitely not ideal. Yeah, Lewis is building a castle. Sora is not terribly bothered with one just yet, but of course his civ gets bombard cannons and Drummonds, so that's not really that big of a deal. Demos? What are demos? Those don't exist. Bracer about to be in. No +4 defense in yet for Sora, so yeah. Lewis can micro here all day. In terms of length of game, I would agree with Dave.
Ready.
Games on this map can be very long. Need to get masonry. Masonry, guys, is huge. Remember, this is the all buildings armor class it deals damage against. Not the standard buildings one. That's the infantry one that ignores masonry and architecture. It literally reduces the damage from 3 to 0. Or I guess 4 to 2. Do you think Lewis knows the difference in armor class? Oh no! Look at these outposts, man. Outpost city over here. Do you think Lewis knows that his civ doesn't get Carax? Who does? I do! Oh my good. Oh wait, he left it at 75 HP. The dock upgrade's gonna come in. Not that it matters again for these war hulks, but still. Finish it. Oh, he got it. I'm a top tier caster. I'm like the only full-time English caster who wasn't invited to this event. I wouldn't say I'm top tier. All right, Byzantine Drummonds essentially do get siege engineers-ish built into them with the faster reload time. But yeah, Lewis has no docks. Daniela invited? Well, she's there. I would assume she was invited. Retired casters over me? Yeah. I don't really think I'm much of a high-tier AoE caster. Mem wasn't there, but only because he declined the invitation.
ready.
Yeah, Mem, I think, has a wedding to go to. And flew to Brazil? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry I don't have the several grand to spend on a trip to Brazil. Did I play with T-West? I only played, I think, 2 games on this map with T-West. Higher on the call list, 0 Empires or Ornlu? Oh, no. All right, Yo Man coming in. I did ask, and I got ghosted. You do need to grab Greek Fire when you have the chance. Now, this is just the first castle, so no way you could have that upgrade just yet. Also, you know, getting Careening and Dry Dock to get you the extra Pierce Armor versus the Archers would be very helpful. Who did I ask? Nego Drama? This match, it's going to be tough. Basically, it's Outpost City here to the south, so it's not like anybody has, like, major control of it. This feels like it's slowly but surely getting in control here for Sorakuma. The Drummond control is pretty good. Somehow that shot missed.
Mandatum ready.
They didn't even reply. I fear I don't exactly command a lot of respect from people in the AoE community. At least you would answer? Well, I'd appreciate that. It was only half damage shot? I think you're correct. I think that's how you got 28 HP left there. Native English caster? I think T-West is the 3rd native English caster at this point. I think he has supplanted me. Viper is someone advocate? I don't think... I mean, it's not their job to force me to events that people don't really care if I'm at or not. Oh, careful with those vills. But Lewis has the high ground, you know, something, something. But really, do you want to get into the Skirm War with Byzantines? Greek Fire is coming in, so Sora does know about increasing the blast radius from the Drummonds. Who wants to co-cast with me? Well, NT West. Yeah, Mem only called me once for Warlords. Like Kev? I think you're underestimating how good skirmishers are. All right, Werewolf coming in. That is a very... TOS doesn't count. He's less than 500 viewers still, yeah. I mean, Lewis is going for it. That castle will go down. I'm still not remotely sold on the Skirm War going in favor of... Wait, why is he getting Elite Cataphract? Okay, yeah, go Paladin. This is the time to go Byzantine Paladin. Is a map scripter not a caster? I'm quite sure he's literally there as a caster. I mean, he also does the map scripts, but... Capram coming in here as well. And there's Byzantine Paladin. By the way, guys, my mom was... That whole exchange was my mom trying to get Dash to go outside, and Dash was just lying on the floor staring at her. A non-range... Wait, a non-siege ranged unit that counters skirmishers? Is that, yeah, it's called More Skirmishers. Anyway, Lewis's macro is fantastic here, guys. 9 ranges his Britons. He's still pressing forward. He is trying to make this work. Trebs are going to get the drum. Yeah. Double kill there. Remember, they have Warwolf in. Nah, throwing axemen side to skirmishers. Oh, now he's going. But guys, this Paladin switch is probably going to be the killer. Three relics of 2 in favor of Sora. There are only 18 crossbowmen. And I know Byzantine Paladins aren't the best, but this, guys, is likely going to do it. He sees the stables, but I don't see any switch into pikemen. No, this is actually where you want Byzantine Paladins against these ranged units. It's also good for rent. It's a struggle. Now, I'm not owed anything by anybody. Of course, I love casting. I love being at events and casting them, but it's not like I necessarily deserve it more than anyone else. Yeah, they still have 160 HP and 7 pierce armor. They're still good units. And those orbs are going to go down, and with that will likely be Lewis's chances in this game. The Paladin switch completely catching him off guard. T-West is definitely happy somewhere about the Byzantine Paladins coming in. And GG, well played, says Lewis. And Sorakuma answering their messages. I mean, to be fair, that is basic respect.
Ein.
But wow.
Ein.
I don't think Lewis played poorly. I think Sora just outplayed him. Double the skirmishers made. Lewis tried to take the best fights he could. He still had a positive KD at the end, but simply not able to keep up with the discounts there. The tech of Sorakuma, 42 to 28 research is there. Well, it absolutely is the game-winning play. Absolutely. Don't need the drafts anymore.
Finish the game appropriately. So much map control, outposts everywhere. I love this game so much.
Yeah. This was a bit more of a macro game, like just taking a step at a time, and I think Kuma did everything nice. I still wonder what would have happened if Lewis, took a bit more risk by making a push on the side. So I think after he lost water, he should have thought about something like
Norway.
that.
That could be a good one.
Against Byzantine, I feel like, sure, that can
that
work.
Holland guy
I
is
think
really
from that
freaking
position,
good.
If the Byzantine player plays at the same level as you, as being Britons, I think Byzantine should win, right?
Yeah, and that was shown, right?
The guy in left
thing
is
is,
hard.
for the side push that you wanted to see, like the distance was as bad as it could be, right?
Yeah.
Both on the different side. If both were on the same side, I could see like crossbow make more damage. I could see a mangonel push be an option. But this one is so tricky, right? Because how many villagers are you sending forward? 2? If you lose those, the push ends kind of as well. If you send more, they need to get working as well. And the walls were already set up, more HP on the Byzantine walls. So it was a rough situation.
There's, I think at that point, there's no right decision. You just have to go for a decision and then hope it works.
Yeah.
Nothing will really win you the game just because you made a decision.
Thank you so much for the cast heart. Any last words for Lewis, who will have a really tough time now making playoffs?
I mean, Lewis just has to keep the spirit up, right? He still has to win tomorrow. I don't think he's officially out. I think there's still hope for him. And he has to focus on what's under his control, which is winning tomorrow. Still keep practicing and win tomorrow and hope for the best.
We will crunch the numbers at the end of the day and we'll inform you about that. But now we have the hero of the hour, Sorakuma, ready for the interview.
Thank you, Neely. Thank you, Hart. What a fantastic casting for the first set of the day. I have Jordan here with me, which will help me interview the players. We have Sarakuma, the winner. Congratulations. And how are you feeling? How do you enjoy Brazil
This
so
is
far?
Sorakuma? Just kidding. It's actually
好，
this
那
is Sorakuma.
因为阿雄的英文还在练习，好，所以还是要翻译一下。Okay, I will do the translate.
Coffee,
real
guys. I'll be right
quick.
back.
Okay，那你第一次来到巴西线下赛，然后今天拿了3-0，感觉如何？
Actually, I'm so happy and exciting because I don't expect I can 3-0 Luis.
So, Sorguma, you have played against Lewis a lot already on ladder, and you had a back and forth with him for many times already. Going into the set today, did you feel confident against him, or were you a little bit worried that he could get the upper hand against you?
那 Jordan 问说，你在天地上其实也跟路易斯打很多了嘛？那今天你跟路易斯打之前，你状态怎么样？感觉紧张吗？还是觉得今天对战如何？是5-5，是5-5开，还是怎么样？是熟悉的队友还是敌人什么的？
虽然说我在天梯上跟他是5-5开，不过在他的预期，在那个在天梯上哈，我认为他的比赛中的表现其实比我高很多，只是我没有预期到说，就是今天我可以3-0他，因为我认为我跟他大概是6-4开，他6我4的那种等级。
So, Sorakuma think, actually, he faced Lewis even already a lot, but he still think he's 40 and Lewis 60. But for him, he didn't know why he can get the good performance today. It's still maybe like dream.
Okay, awesome. So does Sorokuma also feel like he's playing better than what he expected? Because it's the first time he has a international LAN, and usually, at least that's how I know it from myself, I was very nervous. But he feels like he's playing very solid, very calm. How does he feel in that regard?
那Jordan 是问说，你其实也是第一次来线下赛，那他也回忆说他自己第一次打线下赛的时候是非常紧张的，但是你看起来是不紧张，然后很沉稳。你觉得是怎么样子的原因让你好像已经参赛很多次，或者说经验很稳定的这种感觉？
我感觉这是一种就是我来这里，然后就打下去就好了。我也没有想太多，因为我就坐在那个位置上，他比我在家里还更不紧张，有可能是因为这已经是一个现场环境，然后再加上有很多的选手都齐聚一堂在这边，所以说那种紧张感会慢慢的变低，然后直到我跟对手遇见，好，那紧张感就完全消灭掉，不像是在线上的时候，我因为无法看到对方，那我不知道对方的努力程度，所以我可能会紧张等等之类的。
Okay. He's so special. He think in the land event, it's more comfortable than when he stay in the house.
Oh, okay.
Because he think he can face so many top players face on face.
Yeah.
He enjoying, and then he can know each players how they hard working. So just tell himself enjoy, and then try his best to show the viewers, sponsor who truly the Age of Empires.
Awesome.
Like
Awesome. Cool.
That's so
Yeah, I
interesting.
think his mindset is
Cool.
something else.
Yeah, nice. And regarding yesterday, he played a match against Mr. Yo, where I felt like the last game especially, he had a lot of opportunities to finish the game or get into a very good lead. Did he rewatch the games, and how did he go through that mentally, knowing that he could maybe have won that one?
OK， 那大家都知道你昨天打你的世纪偶像 YO 嘛？那最后一把其实很多人都说你是有机会拿下的，但是最后是被逆转了嘛？那我们昨天有没有去复盘啊？那你觉得 你今天是怎么调整你的心态，然后再因为今天有
Oh, right.
那今天可能表现比昨天还稳定。你昨天是怎么样去短短的去调整你自己？
这个其实就是跟大家去讨论，就跟委员讨论，甚至说我直接跟对手，就 YO 也跟我讲说，哎，你其实怎样做会更好。
The
或者说
couch is
你哪
not
边是
big
一个
enough for
失误，
this.
那如果你没有
The
犯这
man
些失误的话，
spread
我可能这把就
simply
没了
too
等等之类
imposing a
的。
figure.
那我之所以能够这么快调整，其实还是要就是多跟人家讨论，然后大家其实都很热心，会回答这些问题。那
Jordan needs his own sofa to spread all over it.
所以到了今天，我可以
Oh,
很
I'm
快
so
的，因为我
sorry.
已经有昨天的经验了，所以我很快的就可以 get 得到说，哦，这张图在某些地方这是一个重要的 point， 这样子。
We reviewed the results
Oh, that's Wayne
yesterday,
Chong, I
and
believe.
also like
He organizes
the
a lot of
team
the Taiwanese
actually
tournaments.
Give him advice as well too, and also like I think Mr. Yo helping a lot, and just Ghost try to give him very good feedback, so he can really know how he need to improve, and even maybe his language cannot tell correctly, but the top players all friendly to giving a good opinion, so he can learn a lot and improve very soon. Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect.
That's amazing to see. I think with this we can move on to the highlights and go a tiny bit through the games.
We're playing videos apparently,
okay,
so
okay,
we're not
we'll
going
play
through the highlights. We wrap up the interview. So thank you so much for your insights.
Thank you.
And,
Thank
was
you
good
so
to have
much.
you here. Congratulations once again, and we will take a look at some videos here. Stay tuned.
All right.
It varies depending on the tournament. I have had some tournaments where I practice with a lot of different people.
It varies on the tournament and how many hamburgers my opponent consumes. That's really the biggest determining factor. Sporkle, if you got a Sporkle quiz, hit me up. A full crotch shot? Yeah. It's like, what are we even doing? My Disney knowledge? It's terrible. It's like straight up awful. What? Ugh. I had to get rid of stuff. Like, this is going to be awful. Well, Frozen's literally like the 3D one. Mulan I've seen and I've liked. I assume the elephant is Dumbo. Here. Wow, we actually got pretty close. That's surprising, considering I haven't seen 3 of the 4 movies. Oh boy, name the video game. Alright. Mario. Oh, can I not go next? I don't know this one, though. Oh, okay, I get it. That's Castlevania. That's Sonic. That is Half-Life. That is Mortal Kombat. Cloud Strife. Sephiroth. Is that Metal Gear? Oh, that's another one. Oh, Final Fantasy. That is Star Fox. Bill Valentine. Shit. I have no idea what those are. Ryu Ken Retsu. Don't know that. That is Zelda. That is Punch Out. Oh, Resident Evil. Really? That is StarCraft. Rotoman Rush Doctor, don't know that one. The Rentus Sophia, don't know that one. That's Halo. That's Metroid. Okay, don't know that one. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Donkey Kong. Pokemon. Gears of War, one of them. Grand Theft Auto, one of them. Dead or Alive. Thing is, I haven't played a lot of these single-player games. Street Fighter. Rayman. Yeah, we have Grand Theft Auto in there. Fatal Fury? Nope. Yakuza? Nope. I don't know the Move Face game. Tekken. Mega Man. King of Fighters? Never heard of that one. Oh, Crash Bandicoot. Oh, Soul. Darkstalkers? Oh, never heard of that one. We already have Street Fighter. I think. Yeah. Oh, there are two remaining. Jimmy Patterson, Manson Batiste, and Mike Powell, and then Joey Martin, Dmitry Volsky, and Jack Evans. Ah, Medal of Honor. Got one more. Metro? It is Call of Duty. Wow, nice. Nice. Yeah, Dimitri is Call of Duty, too. No, that's Reznov. Dimitri's the guy in, No, I mean, it's World at War, not, Call of Duty 2. Guess what map we got again, guys? It's Amazonia! Gonna start with Lensois Maranhenses again. I don't play that many games to begin with. Okay, why is it that I can't get the frickin' draft up when I want it? Oh, we have our first Fernando Noronha sighting. Pokemon one? Oh, I should be able to do this easy peasy. Easy peasy. Make it in English, though. What do Franks need? I don't think Franks need anything. I think they need nerfs to other civs. All right. Let's get this party started. I've about to put Nico from France. The song. A new mic? No. Like Nico Green. The French. All right, guys. Both these players lost their opening sets 0-3 yesterday. Nikov lost to Sebastian, and Vinchester lost to Hera. I didn't see the Hera-Vinch set. Was it any way competitive? But Nikov's dock is going to be down a fair bit faster. He will be the green Malians to the east. And to the northwest in the purple as the Gregorian chant number 7. It will be Vinchester. Almost lost the first game. Oh, boy. But already pretty good start for Nikov. And Helsar? Yes, that sounds perfect. That sounds like the best way to combat power creep. What are the other matches today? What? Austria, Spain, and Algeria, Switzerland, and Portugal, Croatia. It is 10-10, oh boy. I know, I'm just a memer. I'm a memer. Yo, Andy, Leary Viper, Hera Sebastian, and ACCM Tato. 14 times, oh geez. Fewer Civ should have Paladin, Arbalest, and Champions. I don't necessarily disagree, but I feel like Bracer is a big one that a lot of civs have. Halb is one that a lot of civs have. Husbandry and Bloodlines also too commonly distributed. Yes, let's play all three. Thanks, America. What did America do this time? Other than get a goal on Bosnia down 11-10. Or with 10 people. Oh yeah, question for the football people out there. Why is everything measured in yards like frickin' American sports? Wouldn't it be metric, you know, since it's the world's game? Lost to that Bosnia team? Is it? I mean, at least in the broadcast, it's like done. Oh, here's like the 10-yard line. I mean, that's American football, but you know what I mean. Or is it taking? Oh, is it not normally done? Is it not standardized? Cheering for you? It wasn't very pretty. It's in meters. Oh, really? But would that mean that it's measured in feet and yards in America, and then the Mexico and Canadian games are in meters? What the heck, Fodler? In yards? Well, I just thought it was all standardized. I mean, it's yeah, it's less of I'm surprised that, you know, in America it's uses yards and feet, and more surprised that it isn't the same everywhere for everything. Anyway, slight eco lead here for Nikov. You know, it's boating. Bill lost there for Nikov. Vitch was able to snipe it with the scout. Basic. Ah, okay. Broadcast? But we have mostly, like, the American broadcast mostly uses Premier League casters. I think most of the crews are people who, you know, British. 90. Ah, okay. And a 50-yard line? Oh my goodness. That's so confusing. Like, to me, that's crazy, just as somebody who follows American football and follows basketball, where, like, all the fields and courts are the exact same. Well, the material that makes them is different, but, like, the actual size is all rigorously standardized. EPL? Is that the Premier League? Yes, I know. I know Britain uses miles. It's very weird. Huh. You know, I learned so much in streaming. You know, some people might say that this doesn't, you know, reflect well on my job applications, but I feel like I've learned so much about the world from streaming that other people wouldn't. Anyway, Vinch is absolutely clobbering Nikov here on the water. The boating is boating very well. Different leagues? Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be exactly mirrored between all of the different leagues, but you'd think it would be mirrored within the same league, so to say. Stream the World Cup instead? That would be illegal, unfortunately. Man, I sure love boating. Different too? Yes, and it's bizarre. Also, I don't follow baseball. Meters? Yeah, I have no idea. Love different baseball stadiums? That's a T-West question. T-West is the baseball guy. Championship, they have to change all the measurements. Oh yeah, because you have the relegation and advancement and stuff like that. White Sox game? I went to a White Sox game when I was a kiddo. When I played Little League, I was a White Sox fan. It was also when the White Sox won the World Series. In counterattack, make it wide and short to keep the ball and play with it. Huh. Interesting. But for all the American stadiums, because they're all American football stadiums, that means that all in this World Cup, all of the American stadiums are the same size. Because again, like, they're already standardized for American football, so that should be the same if they're playing in America. Now, I don't know if it would be different between the Canadian and Mexican stadiums. I'm sure it would be slightly different, but considering the majority of the World Cup matches are played in American football stadiums, it would actually be the same. Go get him! Well, Vinch has been very dominant so far. Stadiums, football stadium. All the ones used in the World Cup are American football stadiums. Is actually fixed? Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a lot bigger than any of the American football fields. Man, there sure is a lot of boating happening. Siege Workshop, Fortified Church, both coming in here from Vinchester. Nikov is up slower. He also can't really do that much with Castle Age resources. Call it capitalism. Well, some of the stadiums I know were specifically designed to also be able to host soccer football matches. For MLS teams? Yes. For the most part, yes. But they aren't as large as the American football stadiums. Oftentimes, basketball and hockey will share an arena, but those are all indoors. But I think that has to do with the soccer season, like for MLS, overlapping with American football. I keep saying soccer because that's what it's called in America. Soccer is just short for association football. It's really not. It's not anything that's actually different. In Korea, they call it frickin' kickball. A very Vinch game. He's ahead. That's where the name came from? Yep. Yeah, soccer is literally just short for association football. And American football is not named because it is mostly played with your feet. It's named football because the ball is a foot long. Also, football that we use in America is just short for gridiron football. Anything but naming what happens? Yep. Sports name changes? Well, the ball's actually stayed the same size. Up. Soccer? I think it actually comes from the British originally. Anyway, a lot of vills have gone down. Crossbowmen have found value. I've done a terrible job of casting this game. Fake football for real football? You'll take American football from my cold dead hands. American football's awesome. And it's only growing internationally. Ass ball? Well, that would only be if you're Mark Sanchez for the Jets. That is the peak ass ball. Going internationally? It objectively is. Why do you think they keep on hosting more and more games overseas? Is not relevant with volley? Yeah, it is, because a volley is hitting it back and forth. CTE? Oh, yeah. CTE is lots of fun. Basketball, the goal is to get the ball into the basket. So that also makes sense. A basket. Oh, originally it was a basket. Oxford degenerates? Ah, yes. Invented in the States? Yep. Some soccer? Yeah, it's weird. It's actually really annoying because it seems for American football teams because there are so many games now are played internationally, and it just keeps on getting more and more and more international games. And teams are really unhappy about having to travel across the frickin' world. I wonder why. I mean, yeah, it's absolutely annoying for teams that they have to... Who's funding the international games? I don't know, but they sell.
Get your arse.
The NFL is ridiculously profitable. They would not be doing it if it didn't make them a boatload of money. Football and basketball change inside. I don't know the history behind that. Yep, there were 2 games in Munich. I don't know about people who watched them on German TV, but they were well attended. Amfoot in the EU? I have no idea of the business behind it. Flying in from that I don't know. Considering that I think they're mostly locals or people from the area that just like American football, not even necessarily the teams. Culture learn? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a hybrid map. They live, they learn. They boated. Vinch got an early lead, you know. It's life. Like, personally, I don't care if other countries enjoy American football. It's enormous here, and people like it here. And like I said, I actually think it's really annoying that They're having people travel a ton internationally. Does not exactly increase the quality of play. Anyway, Nikov's getting a defensive castle. His villager count's actually pretty good. The macro has been really solid for Nikov this game. And he could get to Imp first. League games internationally? Because the NFLPA, which is the players' union, is a sham. It's like the worst union in the world at actually benefiting the union members. It's basically just to rubber stamp things for what the league wants to make more money. Preseason games? One way to make people care even less about preseason games. The thing is, because American football is so violent, you just can't have people go full try-hard in enough games. Switch every year? Ah, interesting. Well, chain barding armor coming in, but Imp is getting closer and closer here for Mr. Nevok. Ooh, that's a lot of dead Monaspa. I mean, honestly, it was good early pressure from Vinchester, but Nikov just keeps on expanding backwards. Other than Trebs? The Trebs are good. He's going to want to switch into something else, but his eco is still a little too poor to go for much of anything. Maybe hand cannoneers? Vinch has 4 relics as well. Karambit, that would be interesting with the Malians. Good micro here. Yeah, but remember, no bracer for Malians. Making up, it's all good. We're just here to have a good time. Yeah, but we're looking at almost 1 Imperial Age difference between these two players. There will be chemistry immediately. A second castle coming in here for Nikov. Nikov still not with many eco upgrades. And Cav Archer's Revenge! Yay! Guys, it's been so long since we've seen somebody go Cav Archers. Hello, Schadenfreude, coach. A big top team? What? Castle's getting nuked. Braunschweig I know from Braunschweiger, which is a type of liver sausage, at least here in America. Also, New Brunswick is the English translation for a Canadian province. Nikov's still trying to be annoying over there, but again, Vinch is just going to be going pure archery range units. This could open up the door for Nikov to go for a more cavalry-heavy focus. Or Nikov could also go for ranged units, and we could have a full-on ranged unit battle with civs that don't necessarily love making ranged units. Yeah, Nikov's eco is not very good. He does not have good eco upgrades. He's still trying to push with this scrappy army, but eventually, Finch will be able to get to a bunch of cav archers. Schneider? Well, remember that a lot of Germans immigrated to America. It's literally the most common ancestry in America is German. Coast to mountain? It's very similar, yes. Quite bold. I think it's italicized and underlined, but not bold. Anyway, Manaspa are going to come in here for the snipe. Castle not done yet. Pronounce well? Well, because it's someone's name, right? Market gonna go down there. Manaspa? There aren't gonna be many more Manaspa made. It's gonna be Skirm plus Cav Archer. Inscription coming in. Fortified churches slowly going down. That's going to eject all the relics, actually. Wood control could become an issue here for Winchester very soon. Knights, but like knights are really good. It's just like everything is so timing based that people don't have the ecos to do anything other than archery range units. Snyder? Well, Snyder is another name. Schneider and Snyder are both, you know, relatively common American names. All right, Nikov going to be going into Lycav, but he has no gold. The fortified churches are really good at slowing things down, as Nikov is just going to struggle to actually kick Winchester off of anything. And now it's going to be the big old Cav Archer blob. But like, I don't know what would make melee units better. Like, we literally have patrol stacking. It breaks melee engagements so much. And melee units are still bad. I mean, people say fixing pathfinding, but like, again, if anything, the pathfinding would be one of the better opportunities right now for melee units. Von Tower's coming in, and Vinch is probably just going to macro his way to victory here. Nikov still has terrible eco upgrades. Really bad eco balance. Hussar coming in, so yeah. In the end, we always get the Cav Archer Hussar. I mean, just yeah, look at Nikov's eco really start to fall off here. I just think his late game macro is definitely something that he needs to sort out if he can. And that's it. Finch takes game number 1. Way more fleshed out tech tree. Well done. Georgians over Malians. Finch gets the punto. Well, the next map should be good old Fernando. First time we'll be seeing it. Pure water map. Now, Vinch is very good on pure water as well as Nikov, so this could be a very even game. Alright, we got this easy. Bulbasaur. Ivysaur. Venusaur. Squirtle. Wartortle. Blastoise. Charmander. Charmeleon. A long time. I don't know, maybe. Pidgey. Pidgeotto. Or Pidgeotto. Butterfree. Metapod. Caterpie. Weedle. Kakuna. Beedrill. I have no idea it in Korean. Spearow. Fearow. Pikachu. Raichu. Ekans. Arbok. Sandshrew. Sandslash. Jigglypuff. Wigglytuff. Zubat. Golbat. Clefairy. 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 How do you spell that? Okay, so it's Clefable and Clefairy. Okay. All right. Pause it. All right, guys. Game number 2. It will be on Fernando. Big fan, yeah. Portuguese and Bengali, so Nikov eschewing the Armenians pick. It's a Dark Age water map? That's true. That's really true. Alright. Rattata. Eradicate. Nidoran, both flavors. Nidorino. Nidorina. Nidorino. Oh. Nido King, Nido Queen. Geodude. Geodude. Graveler. Golem. We're still working our way through. Vulpix. Ninetales. Then we can do their friendo. Growlithe. Arcanine. Machop. Machoke. Machamp. My favorite line, Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, and Bellsprout, Finbell, Victory Bell. Mankey, Primate, Magikarp, Gyarados, there we go. Goldeen, Seaking, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Seal, Dugong, Shelder, Cloyster, Starmie, Staryu. Yeah, we already did Shelder and Cloyster. Yeah, it's just the original ones. The Hitmons. Yeah, we can do the legendaries. Arctic. Oh, it's Articuno. Zapdos, Moltres, Mew, Mewtwo. The dragons. Eenie, Dragonair, Dragonite. Lapras, fossils. Kabuto, Kabutops, Ammonite, Star, Paris, yeah, Parasect, Snorlax, Tauros, Antsy. Yep, Venonat. Wheezing and coughing. Grimer and Muck. We already did the Geodude. Up, did they age up? We're 2/3 of the way there. Yeah, we can do Mouth and Persian. Farfetch. Yeah, we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. There's actually Age of Empires that's going to be happening, although it is just making Hulks at the moment. Meow, that's right. Alright, feudal age here for Vinchester. He's getting his extra villagers. Obviously, both these civs are top tier water. 4 docks here, 3 docks here. I don't think we did Gengar yet. Another one of my favorite Pokemon. My ideal Generation 1 Pokemon crew is Alakazam, Gengar, Dragonite, Lapras, Marowak, and then one of the Evolutions. You can call me a basic Betsy. But I am. Up. Oh, it'll get there. No. Well, one dead fishing ship there for Vinchester. Yes, Lewis lost all of his games today. He did not bring it on home. Washed indeed. Continuing with the whale right now. Poliwhirl? Poliwhirl is the favorite Pokemon of the creator of Pokemon. Anyway, just hulks and fire ships for the time being. You'd think they would have rushed galleys, considering it's a longer water map. But maybe that's just the difference of the change in not being able to fire arrows in the Dark Age. Starter line? Oh, really? Still, Hulks are continuing to Hulk here. Vinch, 5 kills to 1 death, so he hasn't actually lost any of his warships yet. HP regeneration versus extra HP. Well, I never read the manga. I remember having some of the manga in my class in grade school and reading them there. Market Blacksmith coming in for Vinchester. He is a little bit ahead in resources. He did click up later, remember. So he'll click up in just a moment. Nico won't be too far behind, though. Yeah, Vinch clicks up. Nikov just needs to buy a little bit of food, and he'll be up too. Nikov just needs to buy a little bit of food, and he'll be up too. There you go. What? That's so weird. I like the other psychics from Gen 5 more. The, like, amiibo ones. Reuniclus, I think. Alright, Galley's coming in now. But right now, everything's in favor of Vinchester. Peak boating happening right now. Pizza Thursday. Muna and Musharna. I wasn't the biggest fan of them. But I wasn't really a big fan of most of the Gen 5 Pokemon. Weirdly bulky psychic types? Yeah. I mean, psychic types are usually, like, fast and have high special attack, but poor defenses. So, like, I see online that people really like Gen 5 now, because I remember when it came out, and people hated Gen 5. And I was one of them. Like, I thought the games were the worst. But now people are like, oh, they were the best Pokemon games ever, which is like, what? Yeah, terrible, terrible leveling curve. Is that bad? I mean, it's been clink, 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 clink. White 2 are great. To be fair, those are the only mainline Pokemon games I never played. I only played Black 1 and White 1. Oh my goodness, guys. It's a sandwich! Yes. I mean, I remember people loving the Gen 4 games when they were out. I remember people loving the Gen 3 games when they were out, when I was a kiddo. a whole new gen, I guess. But the thing is, like, oh, it's no new Pokemon, or none of the old Pokemon, but they basically just ripped off a lot of the Gen 1 designs. Anyway, that was one of the games of all time. There was boating that happened. All right, let's finish it off, guys. Final third. Ghastly. Or is it just Gas? Yeah. Haunter. Gengar. Cubone. Marowak. Poliwag. Poliwhirl. Poliwrath. Yep, Magmar and his buddy Electabuzz. Electabuzz. We already did Geodude. How do you spell that? Oh, I don't have the ducks yet. Side duck. Golduck. Yep, you need to do Meowth and Persian. Diglett. And Doug Trio. But seriously, how do you spell Electabuzz? Oh, there we go. We already did Muck. We needed some Savari Zone ones, I think. Oh yeah, Doduo, Dodrio, Rhyhorn and Rhydon. What? Oh, Aerodactyl. Oh, it's RHY horn. Ah, okay. There we go. Tangela. Oh yeah, Farfetch'd. We need to do some of the other trade ones. Jinx. Genghis-Khan. How do you spell that? We already did Clefairy. Genghis-Khan? Oh, Kang! Yes. On. There we go. Yeah. Home stretch, guys. Last 25. Is right there. Hey, man. I'm multitasking. Multitasking. Oh, yeah. Everyone's favorite water encounters. Oh, yeah. Eevee. Vaporeon. Jolteon. Flareon. We already did the goldfish. Oh, yeah. Horsey and Seadra. Yep, ditto. 16. Slowpoke. Slowbro. I feel like we're missing some ice types. We have Seal and Dugong. We have the Pidgeys. Improved? We already did Coughing. Yes, I do think so. Lickitung. Lickitung? Oh yeah, Porygon. Magnemite. On. We already did the Oyster. Tongue. Onita. Rapidash. Mr. Mime. I think we already had Seal and Dugong. Okay, another. Yeah, we have Dodrio. We already did Ekans and Arbok. Oh yeah, Scyther. Any more rocks? We already did Kangaskhan. Oh yeah, Onyx. Other big bug? Oh, Pinsir. Oh, Pinsir. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, Drowsy and Hypno. Few more. Just one family evolution. My favorite Pokemon's Alakazam. 2-stage evolution, most likely. Who are we forgetting? Oh, yes. Egg. Oh, no. You. Oh, no. How on earth do you spell that? Egg. Exegute? Exegutor. Oh, Utor. Yay! We did it! Oh, we're probably missing a game. Yep, they're back to Amazonia, man. That's a lot of hissing. A lot of hissing. Is this the Water Dark Age app? It's a lot of boating, guys. 23 capybaras. A measly 21 capybaras. Alright, Feudal Age is in. Fire Galleys are immediately on the way for Nikov. We saw how well the Byzantine Fire Galleys did in the last set, but these ones that are not Byzantines might not be quite as good against Hulks. But whoa. This is the first time we've seen this. First time we've seen this in the tournament so far. Special settings? Not really. 9 start, all unique maps. Other than that, it's, you know, it's a tournament. Second, well, it's the first time I personally have seen it. Yay. Yep, FC here for Vinch. There's the blacksmith. Please tell me he has a mill somewhere so we can build a market. He does not have a mill. Okay, there's the mill. Now you can build the market. The Okuma game? Yeah, but that was only after fighting for water. This is the I'm not even going to dock forward at all version, which we have not seen.
Mandatum ready.
For replay?
Mandatum.
Oh, did he? I don't even remember. Anyway, Castle Edge is coming in now for Vinchester. He's had to sell 100 stone to get there, though. Curious as to what his plan is going to be on the water. Is he going to just try and dock and then press right back here? Because right now, Nikov Sishboom is going to be excellent. He has his early Armenian double bit axe, and he won't need to farm for like the next 20 years. The changed approach. Oh, it's a bit weird. Much harder. Yeah, definitely. Barracks come in. We could see Cav Archers. That's always an option. Nikov, of course, recognizing that there aren't the docks forward, he has to guess that there is a dock back. I can click. He doesn't know about the back dock, but he likely guesses it. There is a barracks coming in. We could see a pure boom, but it would require a little bit more market usage. Obviously, there's going to be at least one TC, but we'll have to see what Vinch's plan is beyond that. One archer and one spearman coming forward. It's going to be a stable from Vinchester. Anyway, Knight's just going to be here to clean up any straggler feudal units. But yeah, Vinch really isn't all that bothered. He is not continuing with his fish boom. He's just going to play passive. Jest zabraszten. Darendy dagavor. All right, third TC coming in. Love the 2 TC approach. I mean, it's just safe for Vinchester. Adding in another TC only when he's safe to do so. Knights clean up the feudal age units. Nikov, meanwhile, is making some warrior priests on both sides. Okay, so he's going for a very relic heavy approach. Are you excited to visit Armenia at the Yerevan Zoo? I don't think I'm going to Armenia anytime soon. No matter how good the Yerevan Zoo is. Alright, second TC coming in there, but the Knights are obviously just going to mop up the warrior priests. I can't just... I don't hate Armenians. I don't have the funds just to go on a trip to Yerevan. Oh boy, guys. Oh no. Third TC now coming in here for Nikov, but it feels like Vinch is just very far ahead. It's orange? Ah, jeez. To go to? Yes. Armenia itself isn't expensive, but the flight to get there... Like, if I wanted a flight to Yerevan... I'm not leaving from frickin' Wichita. Okay. Come on, Expedia. My cousin works for you. Yeah, $1,325 is the cheapest flight. And that's a 19-hour flight with 7 hours in Istanbul. One with a 9-hour layover. $23 hours with 10.5 hours in Paris. Almost 14 hours in Warsaw. 14 hours in Vienna. Take a boat, yeah.
Yay.
27 hours? Yeah, that's crazy.
Grayton. Yay. Mandatum. Grayton.
Tower coming in as Vince is looking to take back water. What's the antipode of Chicago? The antipode of Chicago is somewhere in the middle of the ocean. The Indian Ocean.
Ready. Yay.
Antipodes aren't very exciting, except with South America to East Asia. Antipode, it's the exact opposite side of the planet. For most of the world, it's the middle of the ocean, except for South America to Asia.
Grayton. Mandatum.
Mandatum? More competitive? One can only dream. If it hits New Zealand? Ah, okay. Port au Francais? Where's that? Is that on that tiny island in the, that belongs to France and the, or is it Norway? It's either Norway or France in, like, the middle of the South Indian Ocean. Yeah, I think that's it. It's like semi-close to Antarctica. An upgrade travel life, yeah. Well, Limp is on the way for both players. Vinch has a huge eco lead. Which warship is best at killing fishing ships? Hulks and fire ships are both very fast. Can you afford to go longbows here?
Yay.
Probably. That's what he's doing. Yeah, composite bowmen are going to be pretty bad against longbowmen. Guys, this game's going to take a while to end, isn't it? Oh boy, poor Nikov not having a great tournament. 8% difference in eco efficiency on top of everything else. 38 kills to 7 deaths. Oh boy. All right. Oh. Flags by description Bhutan? Oh, okay. Yeah. Saskatchewan. The Pacific Ocean. EEI. Podgorica. The Atlantic Ocean. I think it's this one. Japan. Oh, there we go. Indian Ocean. There. Colombia. Arctic Ocean. Nepal-China border. Oh, Mount Everest. Manitoba. Switzerland-Italy border is the Matterhorn. Ontario. I guess it has to be this, right? I thought he was from Alberta. But I think Quebec is larger. Yep. United States. Not right here. Reykjavik. Quebec. Southern Ocean. Cote d'Ivoire. Tanzania. Kilimanjaro. Excellent. China borders K2. Cedar Tree, Costa Rica. Oslo. Israel. Yep. Mexico. Oh, there it is. Amsterdam, Monaco, Rome. Boom. Anyway, guys, I think I might head off for the day. Not really feeling it right now. I'll try tomorrow, and then maybe take the weekend off, depending. But thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys.